something going on the 19th of February, Jackie, that we want to make sure everybody knows about. Ryan Stoddard is joining us, and you're with an organization that has something going on. Victory Fighting Championship has a battle going on that is going to be witnessed worldwide.
Correct.
But it's happening here in Urbandale.
Yep.
All right, tell everybody about what's going on.
Well, I own and operate the Victory Fighting Championships. We're based out of Omaha, Nebraska. Victory was established in 2002. It's got a great long history throughout the Midwest as a MMA promotion. About 9 months ago, we signed a deal with the Ultimate Fighting Championship to broadcast and stream our events worldwide on their online platform called UFC Fight Pass. So basically what it is like Netflix for MMA. You can pay a monthly subscription. Anyone, cell phone, tablet, Apple TV, PlayStation, Xbox, computer, can get in and stream these events live and then go in and watch them post event as well. So. All
right, now, so tomorrow night, this is going to be broadcast around the world. How many different countries are going to be able to have access to this?
176 countries around the world. We had our first broadcast on January 29th in Omaha, Nebraska at Baxter Arena. That was our debut on UFC Fight Pass. We actually trended worldwide number one trending topic on Twitter for 15 hours worldwide.
That is great.
So you know this is going to be a great show, but kind of a unique situation for us here in Des Moines as far as where the location is.
Yeah, being here in Des Moines got an awesome history, of different athletes going, starting their careers early on, in smaller shows and then going on to the UFC. The beauty of what we're trying to do is our main event for our last show, January 29th, literally got signed to the UFC Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that's not unusual because there's been some people that get signed from this type of fight.
No, all the time. There was a gentleman from Des Moines named Elvis Mutapich who we had actually signed to fight the kid that just got signed from Omaha because they were the number 1 and 2 unsigned middleweights in the world that weren't in the UFC currently.
Right.
And the goal was one of them was going to go in. Well, 2 weeks before the show in January, Elvis got signed on short notice, and then Anthony, came in against a replacement opponent, won first round, and then here he is, 21 days later, making his UFC debut in Pittsburgh this Sunday night. So really what we've tried to do is develop our relationship with the UFC to be the first ever true feeder for them. So we get to come around, not only what we believe put on an amazing product for our fans, but we get the best opportunity for the athletes to perform on a large platform, be seen by the right individuals at the UFC, and take them to that next level.
It's a showcase.
Speaking of athletes, tell us who you brought in this morning with you.
Joe actually is one of our commentators now.
Oh, okay.
He was an athlete for a long time. It's so funny. Before I bought Victory in 2010, he'd been following the show for years and years and years, and had obviously fought on Victory a lot even before then. That's how we met, was through Victory, and just it developed into a situation where he's really good at talking. So.
Well, welcome to the Great Day show, Joe Wilk. Tell us what you're excited about for happening tomorrow night.
Well, I'm excited. Bright lights, big fights. That's what Victory promises. That's what it delivers. Everyone in Des Moines will know after tomorrow night. We're just excited to be here. It's a great fighting city. So everyone can come out to Bucks Arena and expect a really good show.
And you came at a good time, too, because this week we have a ton of wrestlers that are in town. And that's really important because a couple of you're talking about the Ultimate Fighting and some of the big guys that are in that. They were champions in the NCAAs, like Liddell.
Absolutely.
Like Liddell.
Wrestling is America's martial art. A lot of people don't realize that, but especially in Iowa, we have some great wrestlers, some state winners, state runner-ups that are actually fighting on the card tomorrow night. So we're really excited to kind of showcase fighting through wrestling and maybe vice versa. I think it's a good thing to have both events here in the same weekend.
And truthfully, you talk about that wrestling side of things and being such a great base for mixed martial arts, but more importantly, it developed. I love wrestling. I think it's an amazing thing. My children will wrestle. My little girl will wrestle. It's one of those situations that it just builds you as a human being, just gives you character really early on. But more importantly, there's a kid from Marshalltown, Iowa named Anthony Bacam, who's our co-main or one of the feature fights on Friday night. Marshalltown, Iowa, born and raised, currently lives in Ankeny. He was a state runner-up at the tournament here, when he was in high school. I mean, so really to see somebody develop like that and where he's at in his career, he's he's right there, you know.
And this is a decent career too, because like Hughes and Lydell, those guys make a fortune, and they're in the executive branch.
Yeah,
too,
now
right
they
aren't
now sit in an executive role. That's what my fingers are crossed for someday. But truthfully, there is a lot of great money in mixed martial arts if you get there. The beauty of what we're trying to do is we're no different than your guys' Des Moines Cubs.
Iowa Cubs.
We're no different than the Iowa Cubs, helping launch careers for athletes wanting to go to that next level.
Right.
You know, we are the Des Moines Cubs to the UFC.
Well,
You
give
have
us
to get
all
there,
the
yeah.
details of you're building it up. It's going to be a great show tomorrow night, but we need all the details on how we can get there and get tickets and all that good stuff.
Doors open at 6
Okay.
at the Buccaneer Arena. Tickets will be available at the door still. You can actually get them right now still, either at the Des Moines box office or Des Moines Buccaneers box office or at cagetix.com. Fights start at 7 p.m. sharp. And then we'll go live worldwide at 9 p.m.
It's going to
really?
be
Cool.
a fun space to watch these matches.
You know, when you talk about the bright lights part, if there's anything I'm very particular on, it's our production. You know, we're bringing in a lot of equipment to really dress up that building, and I love the building. I think it's cool. It's just got that feel, and the atmosphere in there is going to be amazing. We've already sold over 2,500 tickets. We're anticipating well over 3,000 fans in attendance.
Yeah, so you better get your tickets. That's about the capacity. So you're gonna be close to
Well,
the
we
capacity.
have the VIP floor as well.
Oh, you have open the floor up too.
which is sold out. It's almost 1,000 seats on
Wow.
the floor alone. So.
Now there hasn't been a fight at Buccaneers Arena, and hopefully I'm not mistaken. The last time I can remember a fight at Buccaneers Arena has been with Jimmy the Smooth One Crawford. So that has been a long time.
That's a great
ago.
name.
Yep. So good. Well, good luck
thanks for
tomorrow
coming
night,
in
man.
this
Thank
morning,
you.
guys.
Appreciate
Wonderful.
it.
Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
having
Thank
us,
you for
guys.
coming in.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Zach.
it. Thank you. Reach over,
across.
Jackie.
Reach
There you go,
around. There
man.
you go.
Nice to see you.